Hello and welcome to the Infinite Spellbook. In this series, a random spell from the artifact known as the Infinite Spellbook will be chosen and shown to you, starting with a brief excerpt before explaining its origin, how to cast it, and the effects of the spell once cast. Some of these spells may be a simple utility that causes minor effects, whilst others can shake the very foundations of reality. Some of the spells that will be presented may have definable origins, and their creators will be mentioned as such. All rights in regards to the spell belonging to them. Other spells may have no clear origin, such is the nature of the Infinite Spellbook. Let us open another page and see what spell is contained within. Today, we're looking at the spell Disarmament. The spell known as Disarmament is an elegant display of control and finesse. A spell designed to deftly strip an opponent of their weapon and leave them vulnerable. As the incantation is spoken, a palpable energy begins to emanate from the caster's hand, shimmering like a heat wave on a summer's day. With a swift, precise motion, the caster directs this concentrated force toward the target. The air between them ripples and crackles with the barely contained power, an unseen tether linking caster to opponent. For a brief moment, time seems to stand still, the target's grip on their weapon tightening instinctively as if sensing the impending loss. In a flash, the spell takes hold. A burst of invisible force strikes the weapon with pinpoint accuracy, wrenching it from the target's grasp. The weapon is flung through the air, twirling end over end before landing harmlessly out of reach. The target, momentarily stunned, is left defenseless and at the mercy of the caster. The scene is one of stark contrast. The caster standing with an air of unshakable confidence, and the disarmed opponent bewildered and exposed. To witness disarmament is to see mastery in motion, a demonstration of the power of precision and the art of control. Disarming an opponent with magic is a feat surprisingly difficult for many casters. Due to the nature of magic, objects are rarely affected by magic, and rarer still if they are in the possession of another creature. Disarmament is one of the few exceptions. Though slightly different, the spell Expelliarmus in the Wizarding world serves a similar function. When a target is struck by the spell, they are disarmed of whatever they are holding. Sometimes the object simply flies out of reach, and other times it flies straight towards the caster, ready to be caught. The ability to disarm another is useful in many scenarios, depriving a foe of a weapon or a spellcaster of their focus. Without tools, we are helpless. A lich without a spellbook, a knight without a blade. Both require an essential tool that weakens them without it. While still formidable without it, successfully disarming Orcus of his wand will reduce his power. The spell can be learned by bards, sorcerers, wizards, clerics of the war or arcana domains, warlocks with a celestial patron, eldritch knights, and arcane tricksters. The only drawback to this spell is that it requires contact to be made with the target and for the target to fail to hold on. But if successful, it can tip the scales. Let's look at the spell as presented within the Infinite Spellbook. Disarmament is a first level spell. It has a casting time of 1 action and a range of 60 feet. It only requires verbal and somatic opponents whilst having an instantaneous duration. Belonging to the Conjuration school of magic, the spell works as follows. A shimmering bolt of energy rushes to a creature you can see within 60 feet, requiring a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target must make a strength saving throw or be disarmed of one object on its person which flies to your grasp. The object cannot weigh more than 25 pounds, must be of a size you can hold, and must be possible to be unattached from the creature. Some examples of objects that can be affected are a book, a key off a keychain, a sword, or a wand. This only rules out objects that can't possibly be removed from the creature, such as a gem embedded into their body, or if it's a natural part of the creature, like claws. Whilst this may not help against creatures with natural weapons such as dragons, It will be very useful against creatures who use tools like humanoids. But with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Before you head off, I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope you managed to get something out of this. The Disarmament spell is available on D&D Beyond for free, and the link to it is in the description. I hope you all have a great day, and may your dice roll favourably. Goodbye for now.